Hello and welcome to the PowerPoint Master. My name is Chris and I'm very happy to welcome you to this course where you will learn all the functions of Microsoft PowerPoint from start to finish, where you will see the creation of 2 full presentations in the course and where you will be taught to become a real master in PowerPoint. Does that sound great to you? Then let's get started. This video will be the introduction into the PowerPoint Master course. I'm going to show you what you can expect, what you need to know before you can get started, and why this course is so special and the right one for you. The contents of this video session include the following. First of all, I'm going to show you why this course is the best one for you and what makes it different from any other course on the market. Secondly, then, what skills do I learn in this course? So we will look at the specific skills, at the specific contents we will cover, and how you can make progress over time and improve your PowerPoint skills successfully. And then, how will my presentations look like after I complete the course? This course is all about design also, and I'm going to exactly show you what you can expect in terms of the design, what are some examples, and what you will be able to achieve once you've completed the course. And then also, what do I need to know before I can get started? So I'm going to give you some tips and advice that could help you before you can actually go into the contents and start with the course. So why is this course the best one for you? It is, first of all, very practical. And it's different from other courses on the market because it focuses on a workflow-based learning structure. This means we will not only look at the contents and the basic functions of PowerPoint itself, we will go more into the details and we will actually cover contents based on how you can use them in real practice. So the course is exactly structured in a way that makes it useful for you, that's practical, and that really helps you to use the skills and also apply them then later in real practice. Secondly, then, design great looking presentations and excel with PowerPoint. So this course goes beyond the normal functions of PowerPoint and really helps you to design great looking presentations. Enhance your skills to be ready for the job market. This is a very important point for many of you, I suppose. PowerPoint is a necessity, I think, in the job market if you're having an office job. And you should be able and you're required to have the skills in PowerPoint. And this course will ensure that you're fully ready for all the expectations that some jobs may have in relations to PowerPoint. So what is the mission of this course? The mission is become a master in PowerPoint and create great presentations. This is what makes this course different from any other on the market. And you will be able to achieve great results and also afterwards design your own great looking presentations. And now I'd like to show you what really makes this course so special. I think you have seen a lot of presentations like this here, and I think we all have. This is an example of a slide that's not very well done. And so this is what I would really like to change with the PowerPoint Master, to give you all the knowledge that you need, give you the skills to prepare you to be able to design better looking, great looking presentations that are also effective and that also, on the other hand, don't require a large amount of work input. So it's also about the productivity aspect, and this is also what other courses don't teach you. They will show you exactly maybe what you need to understand in terms of the functions, in terms of applying basic skills, but then they will have a lack of understanding concerning the design aspect, concerning the way how to really implement these skills into the practice. And this is what I would like to focus on, to really show you it's not about only knowing what to do, it's about really applying the skills. It's about much more. And here is another example. Here an image is used as a background, which is also always a bit of a problem, and the text is not very visible. Not very good example of how you should present and what is possible when you're working with PowerPoint. And then here's another example which looks a lot better compared to the other two, but still here's some room of improvement. For example, a basic template of PowerPoint is used, which I would encourage you to not do, to go with something better. And yeah, the slide still can improve a lot and can communicate the data much more effectively. Also, for example, with diagrams that are not included here. So say stop to these presentations and work on something better. So what do you think about this, for example? Here are some examples of presentation that I would consider to be better, that I would consider to be well done, and we will exactly get there with the course. We will create this presentation here on the bottom left together, and this one is another example of this presentation. We will work on this presentation and completely create it from scratch, so you will see exactly what you need in order to get there. And this is an example for a slideshow, which we will also cover in one of the modules. There's really a lot of things that you can learn and that really helps you to get to this level to become a master in PowerPoint. So what are some characteristics of great presentations? They are customized. This is a very important point. So they exactly match with the purpose that you have and exactly match with the kind of audience you're presenting for. They're innovative, simple, and professional. Simplicity is also key in designing great looking presentations because people tend to really put a lot of contents on a slide, which is not the way to do it. It's better to really make it very simple, very clean, and then you will be able to communicate your messages much more effectively. In some instances, it's also useful to use emotional elements when you, for example, want to persuade your audience for something and want to make it more appealing, more attractive, then emotional can be helpful. And also it's important to be engaging, to interact with your audience, to not only stand there and give your presentation in a very simple way, but you have to have some kind of engagement and interaction with your audience. And here once again I'd like to emphasize on some key points. Once again, the structure is crucial. So you have to have the structure clear right from the beginning. This is an advice I'd like to give you. It helps you when designing your presentation. It helps you to not get confused and to really know what you want to design and want to create. It's very useful to have that clear right from the beginning. The purpose and the practicability is crucial. The purpose means you have to really connect to the special kind of audience you're presenting to. So it makes it huge difference if you're presenting in front of a stage and giving a speech, and then on the other hand might have a presentation in a company, in a meeting, or giving lectures. Any of these occasions require different approaches to presenting. And then also the practicability is crucial. You have to make it practical and interesting and really deliver a message to your audience and use the time you're presenting effectively. And then the third point is customization. So based on the audience and the occasion in which you're presenting, you have to really customize the presentation to make it really specifically designed for this purpose. So here I'd like to emphasize on this customization aspect once more. On the one hand, you can present in front of a class giving a lecture presentation. Then it's possible to do a sales pitch in front of customers or investors, whatever. And then the third example here is a management summary presentation. So these are three completely different types of presentations, and I think this really shows why it is so crucial to really customize the presentation, to design it specifically for the kind of purpose you're having. The lecture presentation would require an approach that's more concerned about the contents, about really delivering valuable and useful contents. The sales pitch is trying to be more emotional, to engage with the audience. And then the management summary is usually only focused on the contents, more rational, more logical, and can also contain a lot of words per slide. Yeah, and I hope you see the difference between all of them, and this is what is meant by customization. And here once more I'd like to emphasize on this workflow-based learning style. You will learn the functions of PowerPoint through learning by doing. This means we will look at the real application of the skills and not only learning the theory behind it. The course will contain the creation of 2 full PowerPoint presentations, which is on the one hand an informative presentation that's more logical, more rational, and then also a persuasive slideshow that has more emotional elements in it. So 2 completely different kinds of presentations that we will cover. And the great thing about this is we will start from a blank sheet of paper in PowerPoint and we will design the presentations completely from scratch. So you can really follow this process on your own. You can really work on the contents while you're also listening to the video contents. This is what really makes this course so special. Third point is the course also contains bonus materials and quizzes after each module. So you can check your learning progress by doing the quizzes, and the bonus module will provide you with some useful materials that you can use in addition to the video lectures. So now I'd like to show you the structure of the course, how this course really looks like. We have 4 modules. The first one is getting started with PowerPoint. This is a rather short module with 3 videos, and I will give you a little introduction into all the very basic steps that you need to know before you can actually get into the real contents. Second module is the basics of PowerPoint, which will contain more contents, the basics, the most important things that should be clear when working with PowerPoint. The third element is customizing your presentation, which goes more into the details. And the modules 2 and 3, as I've said, contain the creation of an informative presentation. So this is the first creation process of a presentation that I will present you, and you can work on that simultaneously while you're listening to the contents. Module 4 is the art of creating a great presentation, which contains the creation of a persuasive slideshow. So this is the second example, and the same here. You can follow the process on your own. Bonus module is also included with some useful templates and other tools. Helps you also to review some content, so there are some useful things in there that you can check out as well. So here's a little view into the course, and this is the way the course looks like. We have 4 modules and the bonus module, and in total more than 35 video lectures. The module 1, as I've said, is a little shorter, is only covering the very basic aspects. Module 2 is then a little more comprehensive and gives you all the necessary skills that are most crucial before you can actually develop your skills further. This will be then covered in module 3, customizing your presentation with things like slide transitions, animations, videos, slide master, very important point, slideshow setup, and so on and so forth. And then module 4, the art of creating a great presentation, is more creative, more focused on slideshows and creative elements of working with PowerPoint. So what skills do you learn in this course? Here are some examples given. Working with charts, with diagrams, text work, structuring your presentation, communicating data, using tables, using transitions, and so on. So it's really a lot of different things that are covered here. And the scope of this course goes really beyond what you normally find. And I'm pretty sure you will improve a lot of these skills mentioned here while you're working on this course. So here again a little summary. What skills do you learn? You will become familiar with all the important functions of PowerPoint. So besides all the creative aspects, the design aspects, we will make sure that you really practiced in all of the basic functions, because this is most important. You have to have the basic knowledge before, and then everything becomes easier. Second point, emphasis on practical and applicable skills in design. This course is not about teaching you theoretical contents. It's more about the practical applicability and about really using this knowledge in practice, because this is what you want, I think. The third point here is you will also gain a certificate after the course completion, so this will reward you for all the work that you have done while working on this course. So finally, I'd like to show you how your presentations will look after you've completed this course. I will show you some examples. First of all, they will look structured and professional. This is one example of a very simple structure, but still it is really crucial to apply these things into your presentation, to have a structure, to have everything set in a very logical order. We will also learn that and work on these things in the course. Secondly, they will be informative. So here's another example. We can work with different text boxes, different comparison charts. Then also they will look creative and beautiful. So this is also included the creativity aspect. So focus on the creativity level about really designing good looking slides. Then also efficient and clean. So when you're communicating data with diagrams, it's very important that you deliver your message in the right way. So we will look at that, how you can use an action title, which is this here, to give a clear message to your audience, how you can work with charts and communicate the numbers effectively. engaging and persuasive as well. So this is a slideshow here on the right side, and we will look at that in module 4. It's also more on the creative level and works more with images and creative design elements. And then the last point is, what do you need to know before you can actually go into the contents and start with this course? 3 essential things that I'd like to point out from the beginning. First of all, follow the course structure. So I'd really like to recommend this to you because the contents will build up on each other, and it's crucial and important to know what previous contents are in order to understand the upcoming contents. Second point here is review the lectures until you're practiced. So if you have not understood the concepts of what has been presented to you in the videos, then it's a good idea to review the contents. Third point, check the learning goals before each video. So each video will contain a summary of what the contents are. So you will exactly know what you should focus on, what you should have understood afterwards. Make sure that you get these goals in order to really check the progress that you've made. So this is it for now. I hope you've enjoyed this first video, and I wish you a lot of luck for this course, a lot of fun as well, and then let's get started, and I will see you then in the first videos.